Hey, besties, it's your girl Finance Maslima. Welcome to another Money Monday. We are live. I'm so excited to see y'all and be here tonight. We have been like conversing through all of these comments and these posts. I want to meet y'all. Y'all know my motto: we do not chase the money, we focus on impact. We do not chase money, we focus on impact. So, your girl is live tonight. I'm super excited. I'm committed to doing what I came here to do is to help my people. So, what I want y'all to do is stay committed to your end of this deal, which is to like, comment, share, and engage. I say this. It's even two reasons you ladies are in this group. You said you wanted to learn about money, and you said you wanted to connect with other women in business. You cannot do either or. You know, engage and say hi to people, jump in the chat, ask some questions. Y'all don't even understand how humbled I am, but yet respectfully, y'all don't even understand the like how big of a deal it is for y'all to have my time once a week jumping in these lives. Like y'all don't even understand. Humbly, like I'm very humble. So I just want y'all to know and understand as we have these lives and as 2023 is moving and shaking really really hard, you will get to know me more. And I really do believe when you understand how much of a valuable player I am and that I am an asset, you will definitely be very much more grateful to be in this community learning free game from your girl. So before I dive in, we do have some new besties, and I don't know if they joined us before the last live, but I'll very briefly tell you guys about myself. I don't know how you found this group. It may have been through a Facebook ad of something that caught your attention, or you may have been referred to this group through a friend or colleague. I'm not sure. I deal with women in business. My name is Finance Muslima. I started in business 10, 11 years ago now. I started out selling cupcakes for $5 each. $5 each, I started selling cupcakes. My journey is I sold cupcakes out the trunk of my car, out in festivals, vending, then grew into custom cakes and so forth. I had this dream. I wanted to own all of these bakeries in my community and all these things. Lo and behold, God said that's what was getting me into the game and getting me into the entrepreneurial business world. Now, 11 years later, your girl is a money mindset coach. I am the CEO of Carlin and Credit Repair Company. I am also an author. I am a speaker. Everything finance. I'm basically your girl. So, long story short, we may have some ladies in this room who know me on my journey from a long time ago, and it may not be, but I wanted to give you a little bit about me for the newbies, to let you know that I'm very qualified to teach and to coach and to help you all make the mistakes that I made on my journey throughout the years, because that's the purpose of me providing a solution to all of the problems you have now. Already know because I've been there and done it, right? So, um, starting out, just figuring out doing something I knew how to do. And then it essentially, I didn't know finance was going to be my end all be all, but I ended in finances. I'm here today because of my rock bottom year, 2015, right? And life in general and business. And I had to figure it out. So I got introduced to life insurance first, 2017. And then my life changed completely ever since for the better. So the journey was very much worth it. But it was definitely rough. It was hard. It still has its ups and downs, but the ups and downs are different versus the struggles that it was before. Um, and the two most important things, well, three most important things that makes my journey different now, being a successful women in business versus the up and down journey of trying to figure it out. The three most important things for me was shifting my mindset, The second one was getting educated, getting financially educated. And the third one would be building relationships along the way. All three of those played a huge, huge part in my life and my transition, and still into this day. So I know how important it is. And I'm never going to stop stressing the fact. And the reason that I encourage you to speak to each other, click on a friend's link, follow somebody, post somebody's, business in your stories. It doesn't hurt your brand of what you have on your page. Put it in your stories. You never know. You may not want what it is that I have to offer. Example, you have friends, you have sisters, you have colleagues, you have business besties, you have uncles, aunts, and nieces. Somebody else is going to need it, and you don't know that because you're not telling them. But when it comes to the social media thing, it's millions of dollars, thousands of dollars to be made every single day. So do not gatekeep someone else. If you feel their business is not for you, share somebody's business. And if you're a woman in business, especially for as long as me, you know how important it is to use these free platforms to simply share someone else's stuff. It doesn't cost you a dime. Click on a link, subscribe, check them out. It may be something that you like. You might click on a link and find out, oh, she creates journals. Wow, my aunt loves journals. Let me connect my aunt with her so my aunt could check her out and get these journals. Boom, connection made. So sometimes it's not just about, oh, I don't like this, I don't want it. You never know who does. So I'm very, very big on that because I am a connector. I have people call me, email me, hit me up every day, all the time. Chris, this person do that. But Chris, this person do that. I don't do everything and I don't want to do everything, but I send them out to people that I know, and I'm going to keep circling a bag in our Black community because that's what it's about. If you are the dopest hairstylist in Houston, Texas, and someone called me and they're in the area and they don't know nobody to get their hair done, and I know you run a very legitimized professional business, and I like your work, and I'm like, oh, she's cool. I'm going to send that person to you, right? You never know. I'm just saying it. Utilize this community as best as possible, learning the knowledge, connecting with other women in business, connecting with other women in different states. What you got going on, where you from, what you do. You don't even have to be in business. Expand your mind, open your mindset out of your comfort zone. We're in 2023. We're in 2023. It's time for the new. The circle that you're in, your environment, your family, your friends, none of these people are going to help you get to next level like minds can. They are pretty much comfortable in where it is where they are and what they do. If you're looking for a next level in your life, no matter if it's mindset or money or if it's both, you got to get around people who are moving and shaking in which the life you desire to live. And I know because I did it and it changed my life. So I'm not just telling you anything. If you know me, we're going to be around and you're going to get to know me. If you don't, I only speak from experience. So I'm not um, I'll never teach anything, that you heard off somebody's TED talk, or, I read books and stuff. I love to read motivational self development books, financial education, but I'll never really relate those in my story when I talk. I'm always talking personal experience. And I found that to be the most effective way for women to love, connect with me because I'm transparent and I'm always talking about my own story because I have grown to be so really just confident and cool in the woman that I am and where I come from. So it doesn't bother me to share my story or my shortcomings if it's going to help someone else. All right. So I always like to relate my own personal experience so you can pretty much get a feel of, like, oh, because we can talk stories all day and movies and people's situations, but I can't give you an authentic explanation or solution or expression about it if I never really felt it. I don't know. That's why my teaching style just comes off always different because I teach what I mastered. I coach women in business on what I mastered in my personal life, which was mindset and money. I want to talk about tonight. I want to talk about the importance of small things that we tend to shy away from and don't really put a lot of emphasis on it. I want to talk about a few of them tonight because, again, we're at the top of the year. We're literally, this is March, right? First, before I jump in, anybody that's online, make sure y'all drop some money bags. I like to see some money bags in the comments. Drop some questions in the comments. Anything y'all want to know tonight, tap in. Let me know if it's a statement. Let me in. Let me know. Let's start the conversation. Um, if you have any questions, let me know. You may not want everybody to see it. Drop it in a private chat. Or if you don't want everybody to see the question or what you need help with, send me a private message, an inbox, or go to my personal Facebook or something, and send me a message. Also, you ladies can reach the business line, sign up to our community, free consultation calls and so forth. 980-293-6012. So what I wanted to touch on a little bit tonight, um, before I don't know how I'm gonna do it or if I'm gonna be able to jump on and we dive really deep on or monthly budgeting, or if I even want to do a 30-day money challenge. I'm going to figure that out. But I really want to talk about um, anxiety. I want to talk about lack of sleep, depression, our health with our bodies, eating healthy. I want to talk about these things that are super important that we tend to get off track with just because life is simply so busy. The reason that I want to talk about these things is because health is wealth. Health is wealth, right? I got sidetracked a little bit myself. I had a lot of traveling going on and I was off of, my eating, trying to stick to my meal prepping. And if I don't get to the gym, just do my yoga mat in the living room. I had got off, and when you're so used to being tapped in, your body and your mind, and you will feel that you're off because your body doesn't feel how it's supposed to, the way we train it. Even the way you think, how you move. It's affected by all of the fast food, all of the takeout, all of the scrolling for 2, 3 hours looking for outfits on Pretty Little Things and Shein and all the Amazon, and our minds and our bodies are affected by that. So I want to talk about that and bring us back a little bit for those of you who might have got off track a little bit like me. Health is wealth. I tapped back in probably about 2 days ago. But the last past 2 weeks or so, I've been doing a lot and I was really, really off. And my body paid for it. So I want to bring us back for those who may have got sidetracked like myself, or if you just don't even have a routine of where you really focus on that, the importance that health is wealth, y'all. Health is wealth. We got to take care of our minds. We got to take care of our bodies. We got to be very conscious of what we put in our body, what we eat. Now, I'm not saying that I eat super healthy all day, every day. No, I don't. But I will tell you, I don't do grease. I don't do red meat. My body will tell me instantly when I put those things in me, like, because I haven't had it. And you can also build your body like that too, to things that we really don't need, right? And once you don't have it in a while, it's a mental thing. So you're not even going to crave or desire it once you build the tight discipline to not even just stay away from it, right? So I'm not saying no snacks at night. For some people, late night snacking is a thing, right? So say if you're a person and late night snacking is a thing, buy more fruits and veggies, buy more fruits, veggies, dried nuts, things like that, versus the chips, the chocolate, all of that in the house. I've came to realize, being real, y'all, If I don't buy a lot of those things, I'm not even going to want it. So, say if I'm traveling, teaching workshops or wherever the case may be, or if I'm just traveling, living life, and I'm like, hey, I want to get a Twix. I really love Twix, but I don't eat Twix like on a regular basis. Buy it out at a gas station. I'm so past that. I'm disciplined not enough to do that, right? But if I'm out of town or something, or I'm traveling, moving around, I'm like, I'll grab one, right? Because I don't have it in my daily routine. So I really do feel that it's really more about um, portion control, mind control, like, sporadically, have different things. Some people just can't go go cold turkey. Then you have to find out what works for you because everybody's body is different. So that's just ways that I know how to keep out, keep away from the bad things. And, I treat myself to different things that I like every once in a while. And it's crazy, y'all, because even if something as small as the Twix thing, right? I could be walking through the airport and I could see a Twix and I'd be like, I think I should go buy one. I have one in a while. I'll go in there and buy the Twix, probably throw it in my purse or throw it in my luggage. And my plan in my mind is probably eat it when I get to the hotel room, or maybe when I get to the hotel room, why not eat it? And guess what? You become so disciplined. You haven't had it in so long. Guess what? Sometimes I might even get back home to Charlotte and things that I purchased thinking, oh, I'm gonna eat these. I didn't even eat it because it's a mind thing. We just, how they say when we see stuff with our eyes, like we gotta have it, or we think like, oh, I should get that. Sometimes I even end up come back home with those things like, yo, I never even ate it. Why did I purchase it? So now I'm talking to myself on a deeper level, like, why did I even go in there and buy it? And I know because at that moment I was like, oh yeah, I'll eat it later. Never even wanted to eat it later. Prior for one, I got busy. For two, you're not going to crave things at a high level if you're not used to them. So now I want to relate this to money habits, right? This is the perfect scenario. You're not going to crave shopping on Amazon every single weekend, spending the money that you said you were saving to buy your dream home, get your new Mercedes Benz, start your business, all these things, right? Do your $10,000 months. Like we really talk about getting to the bag. You're not going to when you want those things really bad, you're not going to be pressed about going on Amazon scrolling to buy anything because you're not going to care, right? Because your mind is so focused on what your goal is, and you're really excited about this goal. You're really working hard, and you're like, I'm going to get this brand new Audi. I love it. I test drive it. This is going to look really good on me. I deserve this. That's what women say the most, right? I deserve this. I've been working so hard. When you have your mind set on that thing, that's the first thing. The second thing, you know what it actually take to get that thing, meaning you didn't put action behind it after you went and test drove it. So you went and test drove the brand new Audi that you want, and you found out you need to have at least a six something credit score. Um, whatever it costs XYZ, they can't give you a guarantee until they run your credit of what your monthly payments will be. But you gotta got a better idea now that you went and test drove it versus in your mind just kept saying you want this car. And then you experienced it. You touched it. You was in it. They made you feel like it was yours. So they sold you even more than you already was sold before you went because you already knew you wanted it. Now they even three times and they got your pressure like, I gotta get this car, I gotta get this car. I want us to use that same momentum and that same energy every single day in our lives as if life depended on it. If you have something that you want so really bad in your life that you're like, I'm staying focused on what I need to do. I really love this and I gotta have this brand new house. You're gonna make sure you do everything you need to do it. Just like when you schedule your girls' trips or go on vacation, family vacation, all these things. You don't care what happened. Your car could break down 2 days prior to that scheduled trip. You and them kids gonna be at the airport, right? Let's just be real. You're going to, because you didn't plan and prepared. You invested your time. You done looked up where you wanted to go. You just spent your money. You done bought clothes, outfits. You got a nice hotel. You want to take pictures. Oh, and it was for the kids. So is it for the kids or is it really for you? So now we got, is we really showing these children experience in the world or is it really for you? Right? Because that's the first thing that everybody say. All of these things that they did to prepare for this trip, but then they say, "Oh, it was for the kids," but you don't emphasize the kids until later. I'm just being transparent, y'all. I'm just being honest. You have to really be transparent and honest in your truth of how you think about things, what you value, and what reaction you take upon different things in your life that's going to come. That's how it go. I'm not making this stuff up. Y'all allow me tonight. Y'all know that's how it goes. So if I can tell you to pick one, this is what I want to leave with you tonight. I hope that this made you um, get a sense of who I am and how my thought process go. And I'm just riddled, and I'm just giving it to you how my thought process used to be, and that's how I know how it is. Because I know I'm a city girl. I'm from Philly, born and raised in the inner city, one of a really bad place to live, Philadelphia, right? So I know how this thing go. You cannot tell me. So I want to leave you with this. Find something that you can focus on. Like I talked about that Audi or that brand new house, or I talked about that vacation trip to Philly. Like it don't have to be a material thing. Well, maybe it is a material thing for you. Maybe it's making $10,000 a month in your business. How are you going to do that? What do you need to do that? Do you even know what you need to do that? That's what I coach my clients on. You know what you know, and that's it, and that's okay. When you've committed to hitting next level in your life, and you've committed to change, you've committed to shifting your mindset and your money and all these things to live the life you desire and just really be happy and making money in various types of ways, whatever that may be. You got to invest in yourself. You have to invest time, and you got to invest the money in yourself in order to get professional help from a coach. And that's exactly when I come in the picture. And I'm going to tell you, it's not going to be for everybody. But I will tell you this, what I'm leaving you with tonight, I want all of my besties to find one thing that you really want to do and strap down and say, I'm putting it all on the line for this thing or this place or whatever, this stuff or this business, whatever it is you're going to do, because it's so many things. Like my brain goes really far. So drop for me in the comments, what's the one thing that you really, really desire, a big goal that you want to hit for 2023, and you're like, no matter what, I'm getting it done. I don't care if it's save $500 a month. I don't care if it's save $100 a month. Drop in the comments one thing that you're really going to accomplish for 2023. Let me know, because I want to know where y'all at with it. I want to know some of y'all goals or things that y'all desire to do. That's why I'm here also, to get to learn and know y'all and find out what you need so that I can help you, right? Share with me in the comments one thing that popped in your mind when I just gave y'all a lot of gems. I always give gems, right? I'm always giving gameplays around different things. My brain just like strategize like that. That's why I do very well being a coach. So drop it in comments for me. Um, that thing that you're like, I'm putting it all on the line. I'm doing this 2023, or I'm doing this in March. By March 30th, I'm going to have this done. By July 30th, I'm going to have this done. By November, Black Friday, I'm going to drop this new product in my business. By December, Christmas, well, I'm going to have XYZ amount of dollars in my business before January 2024. That's how fast the months is going by. I don't even want to talk to you guys about all those months. It may be too much for you right now. We're definitely in March. 2 days, March 2023. Let me know how I can assist. So that's why I want you to be proactive and hold in your end of the bargain, like I'm holding up my commitment and showing up every week. I want you to drop in the comments and let me know that thing or things or whatever instantly comes to mind when you're like, I'm definitely getting this done 2023. I'm no longer procrastinating. I'm not putting it off. Finance Muslima just gave me the encouragement, and I'm going to get the tools and research and the strategies I need to get that thing done. Spot on, y'all. I love it. I can't wait. I want to know what y'all talking about. Drop it in the comments. Let me know because that's the only way I can help y'all and put some more in depth things out there that you can use to hit your goal. Also, if you're interested in scheduling a free consultation call with me, send me a private message or send a text to the group to the business phone 980-293-6012. Thank you all. Have a great Monday. See y'all. Have an awesome week, guys. I'm going to tap in for you next week, but we need to focus now on our budget for the month of March, our budget and our goals for the month of March.